Hello again, friends, family, fans, freaks, and fiends, and welcome back to another weather report. I am Stormy. Now, I'm a day behind on this one, but it's pilots. So, I'm going to assume most everyone's already seen and heard what's going on. This is just going to be my take. Hopefully, I can add a little bit to what's already been going on. So, well, let's get into it a little bit. Now, I've already uh, purchased a few the packs. I have one of every weapon type, really the stronger ones, and I've played a little bit with the missile one. I've been running it on my kill shot with RPGs, just kind of get a feel for how they work. I do not have any implants yet. It's just been strictly pilot itself. But I already did a little research and found a little information on some of these. So, well, really, for this one, I'm really just going to start with just the pilot, and I'm going to work on the legendary one major, because when more legendaries come out, that's going to be what more competitive meta chasing players are going to be using. So, and just going to assume the role of a player that can't be patient and is going to want to just upgrade the pilot straight out. So we're just going ahead and do that. I know right at this point right now I do not have enough A-coins to cover it, and I don't have enough pilot marks to cover it. So give me 1 second and we'll fix that. So be back momentarily. Okay, I think I have enough to cover it. So some of you have already seen this happen before. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this. And just see how it goes. So you notice it's just little 8 coins just to get the levels. It's going up every time. Then pilot points to increase the rank. You notice weapon damage goes up each time, a little at a time. Slow, I know. So get that, and then for every rank, mech HP goes up as well. And once I get this guy leveled up, get a little discussion going. So 500. All right, so about halfway there now. So you notice that weapon damage is just going up. It's like 1 point now. Okay, so upgrading again. It's 3,000 now. We are at 5 stars. So I'm noticing the cost of 8 coins isn't extremely crazy. It seems to be able to be doable if you're an avid tournament player and you're getting 8 coins from there, and also from some of the events we do. Okay, so now we're at 6 stars. Weapon damage still going up. And that is it right there. So at max 6 stars, level 7, 40% mech HP increase, 40% weapon damage, and then 30% assault weapon damage. And again, this guy is assault weapons. So let's backtrack a little bit. Check that out. So the assault weapons. It's auto cannons, plasma cannons, pulse cannons, and carbines. So all the cannons and carbines. And of course, obviously of this group, carbines are going to be the meta. So if you're running this pilot, you're going to want to use carbines. And then for the other groups, I've been reusing missiles Currently I'm using RPGs, but if I want to use a better pilot, I'm going to use Missile Rack 12. And then whenever using the beam, looks like stasis beams are going to be better than thermals. For close quarters, arc torrents, even though we are going to have a shotgun 8 coming out in the next battle pass. And then sniper, of course, railgun 16s. Guided ones are going to be your disc launchers. I'm still under the impression that there will be a disc launcher 16, though I have not had that confirmed for me yet. So as of right now, disc launcher 12s. And then, of course, artillery rocket mortar 12s are going to be what you want to use. All right. Now, going back to pilots, implants. I'm not going to upgrade any of these, but this is what I have currently. So I've got some plasma cannon, which is only going to help me with one more mech to get achievements accomplished, which happens to be the MD, where I have, his radius. I guess it's an increase of his radius by 7%. And I have a surge distance increase 5%. Really don't know if I'm ever going to use that. Gauss rifle's not out yet, but when it is, I have that. And then some other ones. I do have the carbine ones for this, so that is helpful, but I'm not sure if I want to stick with the rares, knowing that epic and legendary ones could be available. But I also have some rail guns for when the sniper comes out, so got something. All right. Now I can't remember how to access the... I guess maybe it's this? Yeah. Now, I have difficulty seeing the darkened ones. I can't tell. I do see some weapon damage in there. I guess maybe we should just pick one. So if we're doing carbines, is there a carbine one? I hate that these are... I see a carbine reload. 8% at stock there. And is there any other carbines? So that decreases the cooldown time when trying to reload. I'm not seeing any other ones. I would appreciate it in the comments, though, if you tell me there are other ones for carbine that are the legendary that I just happen to miss. And I do see damage plus 4% there, which I think is better than what I have currently. And I was hoping there would be one for like increase the magazine. So, oh, there it is. All right, so that's 4% as well. And any other... So one legendary, 2 epic ones for increasing carbines. And because this is a legendary, it's all going to kind of depend on what mech I put it on too, if I want to use a mech ability, although I'm not sure I want to do that. There was a kind of an arbitrary cooldown one, I thought. I may have received it on my other mech ability. There it is. Now, I'm not sure I see damage, but not all mech abilities cause damage. So it's really going to come down to whether I want shorter cool time or longer duration. Truthfully, I think I'd prefer the cooldown. I'd rather have access to it faster rather than it lasting longer. That's just me. I think that's kind of up to personal preference there. Because, you got a lot with the weapons as is. Anyway. I really don't want to put resources into these ones just yet because I don't know what I'm going to commit to, what mech, what weapon yet. I haven't played around with it enough to know. But just for those that are curious to know what I had just spent on that pilot, well, it's right around $100 altogether. It was actually 87 plus tax, so let's just call it 100. And that was just for one legendary pilot. So if you get 5, and then mind you, this is just to max the pilot. This is not the implants yet. I don't know what that is yet. I'm going to do that at a later time once I get a little more familiar with some of these things and how I want to lay out everything. But I do know there will be a sniper one coming soon, and I would like to see a missile one come soon too, because I definitely love those missile rack 12s. So, but I do have, these rare ones, so I may try them out but not level them, just to see the difference with carbines and figure out what mech I want to put that on them. I have been recently trying it on Surge, but I haven't tried carbines on Surge since pilots have come out. I've been using Surge more as a camper with rocket mortars and trying to get some achievements done. Now, in terms of what I think, I'm on the fence. I got kind of mixed feelings about this. I understand that there's a lot of players leaving the game because of this. It seems to be kind of a rehash of what scared off a lot of people in War Robots when they came out with their version of pilots a couple years ago. Now, one big difference I do see between these pilots here on Mech Arena versus War Robots was War Robots had legendary pilots that catered specifically to a mech and a mech's ability. And here I'm seeing it more towards, a type of weapon. So it's not like you're locked in using that pilot specifically to a mech. It seems to be more to a weapon type. So if you change your weapons for a mech, you should change the pilot as well. But that seems to be going to take some walking around. You know what I mean. Now, obviously, you see every type has a rare pilot, so there is room for others. And just based on this, it looks like there would be room for at least 4 pilots per weapon type. So I see 2 more for assault. Probably going to have a epic and maybe another legendary. Don't know. And these guys definitely room for a legendary. Can't say until we see it happen. And I can't, again, I'd like to say more on implants, but I know that's where the price, where it's going to cost you the most. Honestly, guys, I feel you should just try to do what you can. Unlock the blue ones first, get familiar with them, and it's only 40. I know it sounds like it's a lot, but in the grand scheme of this, comparatively speaking, it is cheaper than what I had just spent on that legendary one major. I gotta get familiar with the names too. It's going to take a while for me to get it down because I'm not going to memorize who's where. So for the time being, it's just I'm gonna have to just say it's rare, epic, and legendary for whatever. Sounds good, but not right now. Thank you. Yeah, I do think it's funny that the day that pilots came out, it happened to be on Fortune Towers being the map. So it kind of made me laugh when I realized that. So, all right, I don't want to run too long on this because I do want to do other videos. I will do something for implants, but I need to figure out where and how I want to do this because I don't want to put in too many resources. Right now, I think I have 8,000 of those. Truthfully, I don't know what they're called right now. The purple ones. Let me get it right. Implant parts. I have not spent anything on those. That's just what I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I did spend on just getting the pilots, and there was a package deal including the implant parts and some pilot parts. So I haven't spent specifically on implant parts. So I don't know how much of what is going to make what. So I can't say anything to that. But really don't need to do pilot marks as long as you're playing. You will have to. Yeah, I think you'll be able to get by because you get some for doing the just daily pilot stuff, which I've gotten a little bit. I think I got another one unlocked. So So I'll have to play one more game using a pilot, and then, well, 3 more games to get all this, and then I'll get another 50 after I get one of these done. So, I mean, it will add up. It's slow going, but it's doable. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of requests now, so I'm probably gonna have to just like cut this here and play around with this more and come back. I hope to do a little something for you guys tomorrow. I aim to get another special video. I don't want to reveal it just yet, but you can probably figure it out. And then go from there. All right, I've been rambling on too much, so I'm going to cut it here. I hope you guys can give me some comments. From a spending perspective, it can get crazy. I don't intend on just leveling up and getting max squad power right off the bat. I need to see. I need to do some research on this, and I'm not just going to just jump on it. So I'm going to cut it here. I'm rambling on too much. So we'll see you guys later. Leave me a comment. Like if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend. Let me know what you think. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.